Well, the start of a new year serves as an opportunity for many to get new goals and commit to better habits. So if you want to lose weight in the new year, save money, or even get on track with a healthier diet, you are not the only one. In fact, those are the most popular resolutions this year, according to survey results from Forbes Health. But the hard part is trying to stay on track with all of these. So to help with those tips to keep that resolution going, we are back joined by Briana Davis. She's the recruitment coordinator for the National Institute of Health-funded Studies that are led by the BRIE Labs there at USC. Glad to have you back here this morning.
Thank you for having me, Christy. It's good to see you.
Of course, always so good to see you. I am ready for this, okay? One of the most important things we were talking about is these SMART goals, right? So that's an acronym. Tell me what we should know. What are SMART goals?
Right. SMART goals really help us to achieve our goals better because the acronym is specific, measurable, achievable, relevant or realistic, and timely. Okay, for example, we say we want to lose weight in the new year. The best way to do that is say, I want to lose 15 pounds by June 1st. So this way you can kind of measure your progress as you go through the time frame and just set yourself up for success.
That's important too. You got to make sure that it's measurable. Like, yes, I got to have this goal.
And achievable and realistic. If it's not realistic to lose 15 pounds in 1 week, so we just really have to, you know, be very specific about how we achieve our goals and frame it in a way that makes sense for us.
Okay, and then one of the things that you also mentioned, this might be a hard one for some people, going plant-based?
Yes.
Okay.
What we know through research is that going towards a more plant-based diet not only helps us maintain a healthier weight, but it also reduces the risk for cancer, diabetes, and heart disease. So it's really important that people start thinking about incorporating more fruits and vegetables into their diet and less meat.
Okay, and then that's also really important too. You can go to the grocery store. Nice and easy to go and get that. Okay.
It is. And one of the things that we do is to help people plan their meals, how to shop, how to read labels. So those are important skills that you need when you move forward in changing your diet habits.
Yeah, you got to look at those labels.
You do.
That is so important nowadays. I'm staring and looking at all that.
Yeah.
Well, also another thing too, finding that support system.
It is important. When we have people around us who are working towards the same goals, then we really feel that we can achieve it. You know, it improves our accountability, it improves our self-monitoring, and it just really helps us to know that we're not alone.
And I feel like that's with a lot of people. You know, everyone says I have that New Year's resolution, right? And a lot of people stay healthy. I think it's really important to say you have that accountability buddy.
Exactly, exactly. And you're not alone. So you don't have to do it alone, and you don't have to feel like, you know, you can't achieve it. When you have someone that's giving you that support and that guidance and that, you know, just push to do a little bit better, then you can do a little bit better. And then I think it really helps the people to connect. And that's one of the things that we do in our study to help people connect to one another to achieve their goals.
And speaking of connecting in too, like it's not just going to the grocery store, there are other behaviors, right? Even your sleep?
Absolutely. Sleeping patterns are very important for just mental health, but also helping manage stress better. And exercise is also a key component to weight loss. So we definitely want to make sure that you're developing those healthy habits, getting a full night's sleep, making sure that you are managing your stress in a healthful way. And exercise is an optimal way to really do that. So
do it all. It's all encompassing
it's all connected.
Over there. All right, let me go ahead really quickly. Tell me about these studies that you got going on.
Okay, so we have a number of studies that are currently going on. You can go to our website at BRIE Lab. That's B as in behavioral, R as in behavioral research and eating. So behavioral research and eating, BRIE.net. So we hope that your audience will go to our website and find out more about our studies if they're eligible and apply. And we'd love to, you know, talk to them more about the studies.
Yeah, helping you out on that health journey. You might as well start now.
Absolutely. And one of the things that we do in the new year, when we think about maybe a gym membership or, you know, those things that, you know, maybe go by the wayside as the year goes. So our studies really help you keep on track throughout the year, give you that support. And, you know, if you do achieve your goals, and reward yourself in healthy ways.
I'm down for a reward. I'm down for a reward, Miss Davis. Thank you so much for stopping by, and we'll have this